What's going on, guys? My name is Yasta, and this morning I watched the LEGO Star Wars Holiday Special, and I wanted to give you guys a quick review of it. I've never really reviewed a movie or a TV show on this channel, so I'm just going to talk about how entertaining I thought it was, and then I'm going to give it a letter grade. If you guys want to watch the special, it's on Disney Plus, and it's about 45 minutes long. Also, there will be spoilers in this review. So, what did I think? I thought the special was ridiculously entertaining and equally hilarious. The tight runtime allowed a good amount of stuff to be packed in. The story isn't necessarily the most interesting concept to me, but the way they put in a pretty good message for kids while disguising it with a fun Star Wars theme was pretty cool. My favorite scene was easily when Rey and Vader were tripping through time with their lightsaber duel, and they picked up a lot of familiar Star Wars characters along the way. It was really cool to me that for once Disney didn't ignore the prequels and actually incorporated them in an okay amount into the time travel story. And the fact that there was even a little bit of Mandalorian in there was pretty neat. I feel like it would have been way cooler if the original trilogy characters were the main focus of the story and they got to travel to the past and the future instead of it just being the sequel trilogy characters seeing past versions of the universe, but I don't know. It might have gotten too confusing for the kids, and I understand why they want the sequel characters to be the main push, because Disney wants to sell lots and lots of toys. Speaking of toys, I feel like I've barely talked about the fact that this is a LEGO Star Wars special, and that's because they don't make it blatantly obvious. Like, anyone with two eyes can obviously see the characters are made of LEGO, but I feel like they missed out on a bit of humor that they could have incorporated with the fact that all the characters are made of plastic bricks, but again, it really doesn't bother me that much. It was also pretty cool to see a lot of the 2020 LEGO Star Wars sets make an appearance, like the AT-AT, the Mustafar Duel, and some of the new minifigure variants as well, like the Blue Milk Luke, who played a surprisingly big role, and even some of the minifigures that came in the advent calendar, like Poe and Darth Vader with their Christmas sweaters on. The funniest part of the special to me was when they were throwing together the Life Day party and Max Rebo shows up and Poe has some banter with him. I feel like that was such an obscure reference for the older fans, but I'm sure they'll find it hilarious like I did. And speaking of fans' ages, I feel like no matter what age you are, you can find this really enjoyable. I'm a year away from technically becoming an AFOL, and I still found it really funny, and I'm sure a lot of people, like my 5-year-old cousin, for example, will also watch this and be a fan. My biggest gripe with this special is Rey's voice acting, though. All the other voice actors sound pretty spot on. That's because some of them are actually the real actors that play their characters, like Rose and Lando. But for some reason, the actress who played Rey bothered me a lot because she really didn't sound like Rey at all. But if voice acting is my biggest complaint, you can tell that overall I must have enjoyed this special for the most part, which I did. I'll give this a letter grade of A-, and I would definitely recommend you watch this if you're a fan of LEGO or Star Wars who doesn't mind watching the goofy stuff that's not technically canonical. Anyways, what do you guys think of the holiday special? Be sure to let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Iasta out.